today's video, I'm going to give you some tips on how to color curly hair. I know some of you will really love to lighten up your curly wigs without damaging them, but today's video, we're just going to color this wig. This wig is a kinky texture, but this will work for any curly wig that you own. So yeah, let's jump right in. This wig will be linked below in the description box if you guys are interested in it. And also all the products that I used in today's video will also be linked below. So if you would like to see how to color a curly wig, let's jump right in. So welcome back. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. So if you have ever noticed, a lot of times when you have curly or kinky textures, they normally come in their natural color. They are rarely found in blonde colors. You may find them in like darker colors. This is because a lot of times when companies create these wigs, when they are curly, they have to process to get the curls in. So if you was to go back and add color over top of a curly wig, it will cause a double processing to the hair, which could lower the quality of the hair. So this is why a lot of companies only keep the curly wigs in their natural color, and they rarely would dye them blondish or anything like that. However, if you would like to do it at home, you can do it just by following the steps in today's video. So we're going to go ahead and do that with this wig, which is a 13x6 wig. So alright, so let's jump into the first step. I never wash my curly wigs prior to adding color to them. I just take them straight out the box to do this. Now, when I'm dyeing any wig, I kind of only do like an ombre color. We'll talk about that later in the video and why. So just stick around and we'll get into all those details. So what I'm doing now is I'm separating the sections that I'm going to color and the section that I'm not going to color. I'm going to brush out the hair, make sure all the tangles are out, and then I am going to add bleach to the hair. Now I did this by mixing bleach powder and 30 developer together. You guys have seen this plenty of times. If not, I will put my bleaching tutorial down in the description box for you guys. But I'm adding the bleach to the hair and to the areas that I want to lighten up. You cannot add color to dark hair and expect it to show without lightening the hair first. Now, the bleach process can be very drying, very damaging to the hair. So you definitely want to make sure that you put this on a time limit. I bleach the hair for about 20 minutes, and that's after I get the bleach all over the hair. If I need to lighten it up some more, I will go back a second time while the hair is wet and apply more bleach, and then let it sit for another 15 minutes to get it to the desired color. By the way, if you decide to try this method, make sure to leave me a comment. Tell me how it worked out for you. Alright, so after about, I would say about 30 minutes total, this is the color that I ended up with. I think this is good enough to deposit the color over top. So I'm just going to take my blow dryer and dry this hair. Now let's look at the curl pattern. Mind you, it's still a bit wet, but the back of the hair, I did not lighten it. So you can see how the bleach kind of loosened that curl pattern a tad bit. Now, remind you the hair is wet. You can kind of wait till we get to the end of the video to see the results of the hair dry and everything. But I definitely already see a difference in that curl pattern, and this is normal. So anytime you was to lighten curly hair, this is what will happen to the curl pattern. It won't be as tightly curled as it once was, but I mean, that's just the process of coloring hair. But this is pretty. I really like the brown that it turned. If I was not going to deposit color on there, I would definitely wear this ombre color. So I'm just drying it to about 95% because I'm going to go ahead and color it next. You want to make sure that you deep condition this wig right after bleaching the hair, okay? Because if you don't deep condition the hair and you jump and shampoo it, what's going to happen is you're going to end up with tangles. You're going to end up with dry hair. So use a deep conditioner instead of a shampoo after. Alright, so now it's time to color the hair. I'm going for a more burgundy color. Now, when it comes to the hair color, you want to be very careful not to get the color onto the lace, because if it touches the lace, it will stain it and I can't say that that's going to remove. So what I like to do when it comes to coloring my wigs is I will do an ombre, meaning that I won't touch the roots of the hair with the hair color. So this is the color that I'm using. It shows by L'Oreal the different stages it will go through depending on how light or dark your hair is. So I'm just adding that color only to the hair that I lightened up. If you were to put it over top of the natural color of the wig, it will leave a tint to the hair more so than actually color it. So be sure to follow the box instructions when it comes to coloring. So this is what we are looking like after I rinsed it out, and I did go back and deep condition the hair. So I'm just going to take my dryer and dry the hair because I want to get through this video. However, in reality, I would let my wig air dry without the dryer because I just don't like to put a dryer to my curly wigs. It makes it a little bit frizzy, and I just feel like the curls look better when they air dry. So let's install it. I'm going to tighten the straps on the back of the wig so that the wig can securely hold, and then I'm going to remove the extra lace. Now I absolutely love the fact that the hairline on this wig is thick without being unnaturally thick. I'm going to take the Got To Be spray and I'm going to use that for my hold today. And I think this wig already came with bleached knots. I did not bleach the knots on it, so I believe it comes with lightly bleached knots, so you don't have to do that. But if you needed to, you can bleach the knots at the same time that you are bleaching the hair. That way you won't have to go back a third time, and you know, it can be a tedious process if you do it that way. Okay, so I'm just touching the hair again with the dryer. It's still not 100% dry. However, it's about 95% dry. And I'm also going to go down the parting with a little bit of foundation. Now, if you have seen my previous video, you guys know that I did the perfect line and I added the product on the inside to get that scalp-like appearance. Yes, I will be using that on wigs, but I'm not going to use it on this wig because I don't plan on wearing this wig consistently. I want to use that product more on wigs that I want to wear consistently. However, I do love the way this wig was able to take color, because some companies, they are not able to give you a curly wig that you can color, but this turned out beautiful. The hair is tangle free, shed free. So if you color your curly wigs, make sure you maintain them by deep conditioning them weekly. You want to make sure you're using products for curly hair and not a whole lot of products that are not for curly hair. All right, so I will put everything down in the description box. Be sure to check there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Mwah.